നൈരന്തര്യത വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ നട്ടലിൻ്റെ ഭാഗം നിവർന്നു വരുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് നമ്മളെ കൊണ്ടു നടക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഭാഗമാണ് നമ്മളെടുക്കുന്ന ഓരോ ഭക്ഷണവും, ഓരോ എനർജിയും. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വെള്ളം കുടിക്കുന്നു, വെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വഭാവം എന്താണ്? വെള്ളത്തിൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് ചേഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതാണ് വെള്ളം. പെട്ടെന്ന് ചേഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതാണ് വെള്ളം. വെള്ളം ചൂടായാൽ ആവിയാകും, തണുത്താൽ ഐസാവും. അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന മാറ്റത്തിനനുസരിച്ച് പെട്ടെന്ന് മാറ്റം സംഭവിക്കുന്നതാണ് വെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വഭാവം. അപ്പോൾ വെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വഭാവം നമ്മളിൽ ഉണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വായു അതുപോലെ തന്നെ. ഹീറ്റ് കൂടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടെ ഉടനെ വായു മേലോട്ട് പൊന്തു. കുറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടെ ഹീറ്റ് കുറഞ്ഞാൽ തണുപ്പ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വായു സ്റ്റാഗ്നൻ്റ് ആകും. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിൽ ഇതിൻ്റേതായിട്ടുള്ള ലക്ഷണങ്ങളുണ്ട്. വി ആർ ഓൾവേസ് കണക്റ്റഡ് വിത്ത് എയർ ആൻഡ് വാട്ടർ ടു മച്ച്. We are too much connected with air and water, very less connected with food and the rest of the activities. The most important is water and air. We cannot deny, we cannot resist the water and air presence within our body. So we should understand how these two are working within ourselves. Only when you are able to realize how water and air is working within your body. Air is making fast changes and water is bringing that change slowly. While air is making fast changes, water is making that slow down. You have to realize these two energies working in you. When air is making fast changes, water is making slow changes. So these two are the basic components. These two are the basic components of oneself, which is giving you a capacity of flexibility as well as convenience to understand the changes. So whereas food and the rest of the activities are concerned, they are changing very slowly. So the slow activities happening within your body is giving a capacity to realize how fast changes are happening. So compared or connected together, only we will have the capacity to sustain as what we are, as what we should be. So for that it's very important that your backbone, you have to realize, sense your backbone. So if you cannot sense your backbone, then you haven't started living. Only when you can sense your backbone, you have got some capacity to sustain in that given space. Without the backbone realized, you will not know the movements. Movements are very, very important. So movements, to realize the movements, you should have oneness. Only from the oneness, the movements can be properly defined. So expansion and contraction should be connected with your backbone. You should feel your backbone. Expansion and contraction is not just the heaving of the chest. No, it is connected with experiencing your backbone. You should be able to experience your backbone. Then only you will have proper communication. If you cannot feel your backbone is not perfectly maintained within your experience, then you are not on your own. You haven't attained maturity. Maturity means the capacity to manage yourself. The way it is happening from inside, not from outside. Outside is a secondary aspect. Inner self means where it is connected with the source. Outside is not the source. Outside is the consequence. So inner self is directly connected with the source. That's why feminine power is always more stable than masculine. Masculine, male are always changing very fast. They cannot have the capacity. Masculine means outside, space. Feminine means inside. Feminine means inside. Masculine means outside. One should understand the difference of masculine and feminine. So inner self, when you are able to realize the inner self, a feminine is the beginning. The inner self is the beginning, where the changes are very definite. Outside changes are not definite, it is always indefinite. It's connected, it can be connected with many things. But inner self cannot be connected with many selves. There is always a proper capacity or proper environment, a proper environment for inner self. It will not go or randomly into many things. It is always connected to a particular source. So inner self is very important. Only with the inner self you can have the capacity of sustainability and maturity. So that's the reason that your backbone, if you cannot realize your backbone, sense your backbone, oneness can never be attained. So feminine means attraction. So backbone means attraction, bringing together. Your backbone, you have to come, stay close, feel your backbone. Then only your formation can be your information. There you have started the oneness. From that point of awareness, the rest is established. Without a perfect way to manage oneself, what will happen? You will be taught and trained by others, and others' weakness only will be training you. Never anything else. You'll be trained by others' weakness only. So society is as such always trained because of weaknesses. Nothing else. So when you are on your own, that means the oneness, your backbone brought into awareness by focusing in expansion and contraction. So everyone is focusing in breath. Some people are training for breathing exercise. So that will not give you a clarity of oneness. Inhaling, exhaling is only a very partial activity of the body, only a very partial activity of the body. Expansion, contraction means the whole body is working together. Where togetherness, oneness, awareness, everything will be perfectly opened in your capacity. It's very important that one should be able to realize the beauty of oneness. So expansion and contraction is very important, your backbone. So when you are connected with your backbone, then you will understand how you are interacting with many energy systems. The water, the air, these two energies are very, very important. Water is a wonderful energy system which can hold lot of memories. Air also can hold a lot of memories. These two are changing very fast. These two are changing very fast. So you have to be very stable dealing with these two. If you cannot manage air and water perfectly, if you cannot manage air and water, one cannot have oneness. The rest is always definite, but you will be conditioned. You will be conditioned with the food and the rest of the activities. You will be conditioned. Attachments and all the relationships, you will be conditioned. With water and air, no one can control you. You will be directly connected with the source. No one can teach you with water and air. You yourself should teach. You are the only responsible person. No one can teach and train you. You are the only person. So you have to directly, without getting connected with water and air, you'll be controlled by other people. You'll be controlled by other people. No other alternative. If you are not focusing into water and air, but only through expansion and contraction, you can understand perfectly how water and air is behaving in you. How water and air is behaving in you. You cannot live your life without realizing how water and air is working within you. To be able to maintain yourself, to maintain yourself, you have to be, you should realize water and air perfectly. Without water and air brought into awareness, one cannot have a proper awareness connected with your source. Only with water and air, you can have the source of being brought into awareness. It's very, very important. It's very important. The first capacity of stability is connected with water and air. So expansion, contraction should be brought into a level where you can feel water, humidity and air, wind energy working in you. Humidity and wind energy. Wind, that is air connected with fast moving, and humidity with the less slower. It is a bit little slower than the wind energy. So you have to feel these two energies, these two fundamental energies of being. So it is connected with the oneness. So oneness means the source. Source means zero. The source should be always zero. Nothingness. Only nothingness can bring these two together. Nothing can make these two work together. So this is attention. This is called attention. 0 plus 1. So the 1 means humidity and wind energy together. That is the oneness. 0 and 1. 0 is the source. So you're bringing wind energy, air energy and humidity, water energy together. You're bringing, this is a capacity of fusion. It's a capacity of fusion, bringing together. Oneself means bringing together, no diverting, no diverting, no disturbing, no destroying. It's always bringing together. So it is always. So the fundamental is always. So awareness means always, never tangent. You should have the capacity always. It's very important. Fusion, always. So the source, to maintain the always, the source should be 0. So expansion, contraction should be connected with source as 0. Only then you can maintain expansion, contraction continuously. Not just here and there. Starting sometimes, 2 hours I focus on expansion, contraction. No. You should have expansion, contraction within your awareness continuously. Only then you can have these two fundamental energy systems work together. Otherwise, this will not work together. And it will make lot of problems when wind and humidity is not working together. You cannot, because wind is having always its own trait to change things very fast. Humidity is having different trait. So what can bring these two together? 0 can bring these two together. Only 0 can bring these two together. Togetherness can be established only with 0. The unknown dimension, the infinity, infinite, everything, nothingness. So that should be the criteria. Everything, the entire universe is working, that is 0. The power of zero means the entire universe is working within your awareness. The entire universe is working together. Not just a partial this or that or anything. To bring water and air together, zero is the only method. Only zero can bring all these together. So then what will happen? Then you can feel. Where you can feel zero? You can feel zero only in the backbone. Only with your backbone. You have to sense your backbone. Only then your heard and everything will come into your awareness. No other opportunity. Nothing else. To be, you have to definitely connect with your backbone. Without being aware of your backbone, oneness is never possible. Oneness can never be attained. You have to be realized. Realization. How you are happening. Realization means you become aware of how you are happening. That is all about realization. Nothing else. It's a proper way to maintain yourself the way it is happening. No one can train you, no one can teach you. Never. No one can train or teach you. You have to be on your own. All the training, conditioning, teaching is only for others. When someone is coming and teaching you, it's only for them. Never for yourself. Everything that you are trained is for them only. It's never for you. You have to realize. If someone is saying that I love you, it's for them only. It's not for you. Someone is liking you, it's for them only, it's not for you. You have to be aware. Perfectly aware. Someone is saying I will give you, I will help you, it's for them only. It's not for you, never for you. So this realization is very important. It's very, very important. When others are helping you, it is for them only, it's not for you. So you have to be on your own. Only when you can realize how to be on your own. How to be on your own. You have to realize how to be on your own. It's very important. Realization is the most important part of one's living. Realization. Realization is connected with everything that is happening inside. Not what is happening and said, oh, I opened Clubhouse, I'm talking in Clubhouse. No, that is not realization. That is not realization. I'm eating food. My food is this, that. That's not realization. That is not realization. Realization means whatever is happening inside. The happening, the feminine. Feminine means that which is created. That which is created. It's connected with the created. That's the feminine energy. It's connected with the created. So without realizing the created, how can you make anything possible? Never. So that's the reason science is always failing us. Science will never give us a capacity to live where we are. Science can never reality of happening. We are not experimenting. We are not having any trial and error situation. No. Because we are a real happening. There is no trial and error. Nothing to do with doubt. There's no doubt. It's definitely happening. So expansion, contraction is definitely there. So your attention should be where it is happening. So realization, everything that is happening should be realized, not thinking. I'm not thinking about living. I'm living. No doubt. No one is going to fix you. No one can fix you. So whenever someone is saying, I love you, you be aware it is for them only. It's only for them, not for you. Never. Never talk about love, like. No, it's not required. Because you know yourself. Then what will happen? Your language will change. When someone is talking about love, like, gratitude, sympathy, empathy, This is all because one cannot maintain rapport with oneself. Then they are creating a language of sustainability with the mind. We are not talking about the social language. We are talking about destroying the social language and connecting with yourself. Society can never give you the capacity of sustainability, never. You have to destroy that language. You have to slowly. So when you start living, becoming aware of what you are, slowly this language of society will get destroyed. It will get destroyed. You don't have to first to destroy it. Instead, you start connecting with your own self, where the language of living is working. Language of living is working. It's not a compromise. It's simply a realization. Nothing else. No practice outside. Every practice is inside. Every practice is inside. No practice outside. Closing one nose, doing like that, this yoga. No, your yoga is completely inside. No yoga outside. Oh, all your yoga, meditation, everything is inside. Nothing outside. Outside, okay, we know drinking water, taking food, all the activities that you are doing the way you want it to be. That's up to you. But your practice of living is inside you only. Your yoga, meditation, everything is inside. You can only meditate inside. You cannot meditate outside. You cannot practice yoga outside. Everything, the yogic state is inside only. No practice outside. So you have to be aware. You have to be realized of what is happening inside you. So your backbone is very important. So you have to feel, sense your backbone, where you have proper attention. Because that cannot be removed. Your attention is always there. When you are connected with your backbone, you are realizing, you are exposing, sensing, feeling the backbone. Once it is felt, then that is your capacity. Only then sustainability is possible. Without backbone being opened in your awareness, you can never be. Oneness is never possible. Then slowly, bit by bit, all your attachments will be dissolved naturally, quite naturally. You become aware and aware. Your potential strength, power, everything will be brought into awareness quite naturally. Because you are earning, you are working and earning your own capacities. Not capacities given by others. Others are saying good, so they are remarking about you. No, never go for anyone's remarks. They will say you are a good person, bad person. No, it's not a concern of our life living. We don't want anyone's certificates. No. We need the reality, working reality. How well we can work. Be realized, oh, this is how much I can be with myself. I can only be with myself very little. Then you have to be very, very careful. How well I can be with myself. This is created by the universe. So your responsibility is towards the universe. Not with anyone. Not with your father, not with your mother, not with anyone. No. Parenting is of course there. They have done their toll. Yeah, parenting is there. And if they have done their activities perfectly, their responsibility is executed perfectly, then you are on your own. If it is not executed perfectly, then you will be attached with your parents, not attached with your life. Why you are attached with the parents? Because they haven't done their duties perfectly. Never. If you are attached with the parents means you are doomed. You will never feel what life is. So you are creating a vicious circle of happening from outside, not from inside. Inside it is not a vicious circle. It's a spiral program. Never repeating. It's a spiral program, always to be as it is wonderfully. So when you are connected with the community, society, and you cannot detach, means they haven't done their responsibilities, executed their responsibilities perfectly. That is the reason. That is the only reason. Nothing else. You are stranded. You are blinded. You cannot feel yourself. you cannot be with yourself. Then you are with everyone, but never have the capacity of sustainability. You got a lot of people, a lot of things to do, but never ever sustainability. Oneness is not there. Oneness missing means everything missing. Oneness can be attained only through your backbone. Only through your backbone. Your structure, your skeletal system. Your skeletal system is definite. Why we are taking skeletal system? Because it is definite. No one can manipulate. Never, never possible. So you have to feel your structure formation. Skeletal system should be brought into your awareness. From there only, oneness can be maintained and the souls can be connected. Awareness, realization. Realization, how you are a wonderful happening. How we are a wonderful happening. Then only association, rich association, not to help anyone. Why should we help anyone? When similarity is working in everyone, everyone is having the same similar capacities. No one is differently abled. Everyone is equally abled. So we don't have to help anyone. Never. Only the attached are trying to help. And when you are attached with something irrelevant, then you will get a lot of help eventually to fail together only. Everyone who is trying to support you will supporting. We don't need any supporting from others. So if you are supported, then understand it's to come into that oneness. If someone is helping you, only for a short time, you have to seek help only for a short time. Because if we haven't attained oneness, to attain oneness, so help should be there. Someone should come and teach you what? For what? To come into that oneness only. So if you are not have that capacity of oneness, someone should teach you definitely. Come back in your real position. So you have to obey, perfectly listen. If you cannot maintain the oneness, then definitely you have to listen to someone. You cannot listen to yourself, then you have to listen to someone. Only to listen to yourself. Whenever you are listening to someone, beware, you are listening not for others, you are listening to listen to your own self only. If you are listening to others and more people are coming into your life, that means listening is not encashed, empowered. Listening itself is creating problem. You are listening only to listen to yourself. So keep listening, so that you will listen only to yourself. You will attain, you have to attain that capacity of listening to that one self only. Not listening to many self. One self only. It's very important. Listening. Listening means you're connected with inside. So feminine. See, when you give attention to females, they are always connected with themselves. They are more connected than masculine, than men. But we are not considering the gravity side. We are not considering the discipline is not starting from where it should. See, men are trying to take over. Men are trying to control the world. They are trying to control the world. So that's wrong. You cannot control the world. You are controlled by life only. You should never try to control anything. The problem starts when you are trying to control. Don't try to control anyone, anything. You are controlled by life. You are controlled by life. So for that, you should definitely come in terms with your own self. You are already controlled. So when you are controlled, then why should you control? The problem is everyone is trying to control others and other things. Never try to control anyone. Never try to. If you are trying to control others, to get them connected with the controlling system of the universe. If you are giving any information, any advice, only to make them realize that we all are controlled by the universe. Never try to control anyone. See, if you start controlling others for a long time, you will be manipulated. You cannot control anyone. Never try to control others. You have to be very, very aware. So whenever you are controlling others, it's a big problem. You are not aware what is controlling you. That's the crisis. You are controlled by the universe. So how you are controlled by the universe? Zero source. When you are connected with the zero, you will realize how you are controlled. That's the reason zero is very, very, very important. Zero will give you perfect clarity of how you are a wonderful happening. Zero can only give you that capacity, how to be in that given position. Nothing else can give you. Nothing else. Only zero can give you the capacity, how to be. Then your skeletal system, your structural formation, your vertebrae. Are you suffering your own vertebrae? See, the problem is deep problem, because when you are not carrying your vertebrae, your backbone, the problem is very subtle. You will never be aware of the problems, but it will be working big problems to you. Subtle problems are initiated when your backbone is not considered in your experience. Your backbone, it's very important part of one's living. Oneness. You can attain oneness only through your backbone. Realization, proper. Your hands will be working perfectly. Only once you realize your backbone perfectly in your experience, your hands can work together. Only then hands can work together. The energy systems can be brought together with zero only. All the energy systems are independent. All the energy systems are independent. Only with zero we can bring them together. The fusion can happen only with zero. The food can digest perfectly only with zero. Never ever anything else can bring you into that oneness. Oneness is the most important thing. Human beings are not supposed to love or like anyone. Just to be aware. Love and like, it is only created by the society. Love and like is not part of our living. It is only for the mind. It is only for the mind. We are talking, living human beings. Love, like, all this because of weakness, not because of awareness of reality. It's socially made. Language, love, like, all these are made by the society. So when you sense, feel yourself, the oneness, there is no such thing as love, like, nothing. Nothing. It's just a happening. No emotions. But we are there, definitely. We are there and we are able to do everything perfectly. Association is always with clarity, not because of love. No. Associating not because of love. No, never. Because of realization, because of perfect clarity. No, I love her. And that's where problem starts. Why should you love someone? No, you should be. Your capacity is only to be. Only to be what it is, how it is. So there is no such thing as belief science. Science is proving. Science is saying this is how it is working. We are not saying this is how it is working. We are connected with that working. We are not saying this is how it is working. We are working. This is how we are happening. We are not representing anything. No, never. We never represent anything. So no proof. We don't have to prove anyone. Never. Never try to prove anyone. Everyone is talking with the mind and prove. Oh, can you prove me? Can you prove me? What are you talking? Are you saying that consciousness is working like this, like that? So everyone is talking about consciousness and then trying to understand how you are working with your mind, while it is happening perfectly. So it is not teaching someone about how life is happening. It's living perfectly where it is. Not trying to teach anyone. Never. So when all the books, scriptures, All the scriptures and books definitely is creating only problems. Burn away. Don't try to teach yourself from books. Never try to teach you. Never try to teach you. Be there where attention is continuously required. So teaching is not possible. We are not teaching anyone. We are living definitely in the most wonderful position possible. Never try to teach anyone. Teaching means you are not on your own. You are conditioned by someone. You are always on your own. Your realization is your master. Your master is realization. No one else. Your master is realization. Not anyone. No compromise with anything. No compromise with anything. Definitely with what you are. And continuously with what you are. And experiencing always. Very simple. It's very simple. This is the powerful position to be. It's the only one and the only position is where you are. There is no doubt, no confusion. You are a happening and you can be connected with the happening. See, everyone is concerned about reproduction, male, female. See, they are trying to compromise with male, female. They think they are male and female. No. So if male is there, reproduction should happen. They are taking the responsibility of the universe. They are taking the responsibility of the universe. Reproduction should happen. Why should you worry about reproduction? Who are you to think about reproduction? Did you create the reproductive organs? No, you didn't create it. So whatever has created, it will decide the functions of reproduction. We are not the one to concern about reproduction. We are only connected with the possibility of awareness. Nothing else. How can you be aware? How can you sustain with awareness? Nothing else. I have to help that person. I have to help that person is weak. That person is doing wrong. So every time you are trying to help others, you are creating more problems. More severe problems. You work because you need. That's the reason you are making food. And everyone needs the same. It's not helping others. Never helping others. We all need the same. That's the reason we are working together. We all need the same. So that's the reason we all are working together. It's not to comfort. It's not to please. Not for pleasure. Never. All these things are stupidity of the society. So we are spiritual, but the unknown dimension is definitely connected always. Not the non-dimension. Non-dimension is already there. What is there to talk about the non-dimension? It is definitely there. We know the non-environment perfectly. The unknown is our scope. The unknown is the only scope of sustainability, not the known. So more you are connected to the known, what will happen? You will have knowledge, not the knowing. And then,
Do you mean that there is not a separate person available to judge? The happening itself is full in itself?
Exactly.
Recognition of this only can be made?
Exactly. No one to judge you. No one to judge you. No one to please you. You need no confirmation from anyone. Because you are living. You are living. It is doubtless. It is seamless. It's beautifully functioning. Continuously functioning. The beauty of happening, no one can come and say, this is how it should happen. No, never. No one can come and dictate, no, this is how it should be. Never. No guru, no master, no leaders, nothing. These are all stupidity of weakness, nothing else. All these masters, guru, and training, schooling, all this is a stupidity of someone's mind. Nothing else. Let them take care of the stupidity. We are taking care of our own self where life is happening continuously. We are taking care of ourselves where we are taken care by the entire universe. We are committed to where the happening is, not elsewhere. We are committed to where it is a happening and always it is a happening. It is never happening. It's never having a conflict. As you focus into yourself, there is no conflict. In yourself, in your deep self, there is no conflict. It's happening continuously and perfectly. That's where you have to associate. Association because of similarity. Nothing else. No compromise required. Never. Never. The continuity will always be. If you are associating with sincerity and honesty, continuity definitely will be there. When continuity is not there, that is a problem. That is the weak spot. Continuously experiencing yourself. That means you are in the potential of what you are. When continuity is disrupted, then lost you are. Problems will definitely creep in. No doubt. You will have fear. You will be haunted. Because it can creep in. Problems can creep in. You never become aware. When your awareness realization is not properly maintained, you are trying to help others. You are always focusing on others, and problems will be definitely creeping into yourself. No doubt, you will never be aware how problems are creeping into yourself. From all sides, problems will be creeping into yourself. You will never be able to dissolve the problems then. Because you are always looking after others. That is hell. You are creating hell. You are taking care of others and you want others to take care of yourself. This is society. Society is always compromising. They call society with a few stupid people together and they call it is society. Social means being with everything, not only human beings, with plants, animals, environment, nature. That is real social. What they conclude as society is got nothing social. It's all fight, always fearing strangers. How can that be a social? Society means social. Being aware of everything that is happening. That is social. They have manipulated even the word social. Social means connected with everything that is happening around, not fighting. Social is a definite position, connected with everything that is there around, not trying to destroy anything. No, communicating with everything. That is social. That is perfectness of how to be. No fight, no stress, no caste, no creed, no racism, nothing. That is social. You call yours to be the advanced intelligent being and suffer your own advanced intelligence. No, there is no suffering in life. Never. So we don't need any support of anything. We are connected with whatever is making us possible. So stay tuned, stay connected. But life is a wonderful happening, always a happening. So expansion, contraction, we cannot never disrupt. We cannot move away our attention from expansion, contraction. Never. Always with the expansion, contraction, the one and the only thing. Attachment is the reason that no one can come in terms with their oneness. Attached, possessed, it is a curse. Everyone is possessed with material and relationship with the unwanted. Nothing else. They are programmed to suffer. Programmed to suffer by others, and they are very much committed to that program. And belief is the consequence of these stupid programs done by the society. All the religion are waste and useless. Religion means human being stupidity. That is religion. All religions are a crisis. Nothing else. Nothing else. They cannot be with themselves. Those people who cannot be with themselves, they are creating religion, belief, God, and rest of the stupidity. And this is happening for many, many centuries, generations. So they need immense potential honesty. Immense potential honesty to be with their own self. One cannot be one's own self. That is hell. You are always serving others. That is hell. You are trying to help others and benefit from others' stupidity. No, we are not trying to benefit. We are in a befitting position where everything is happening perfectly always. Attachment is not part of life. Association, beautifully, wonderfully, always. We cannot dissolve the difference of sexuality. That's the problem. We have only attained awareness up to your sexual organs, not above that. Yes? The society is only connected up to your genital area, not above that. One cannot have. When you are above your genital area, what will happen? You will have proper awareness. Then you know how to keep your backbone straight. Your commitment in keeping you perfectly the way it is. How you are a wonderful happening. Not connect with sexual pleasure or any pleasure to say for that. Not for any pleasure. We are not seeking pleasure. We are maintaining what we are, how we are. Remaining stable as what you are. It's no compromising, no negotiation with anyone. Why should we negotiate? Because of weakness only, negotiation is there. We are not negotiating with anyone. No negotiation, no compromise. Oh, if you do like that, I will be with you. No, nothing. No compromise, no negotiation, realization only. If you are a happening, your responsibility to realize how you are a happening. The length and breadth of the happening, the blueprint of the happening should be perfectly brought in your awareness. Nothing else. No compromise. No attachment. No one. Husband, wife, lovers, positions, everything will be shattered, definitely. If you start living, all the stupidity will be shattered. You know it's painful. Your attachments is giving pain. That is a very clear indication that you are always suffering. How can I let go of my lover? Oh, that is painful. Why? It's contamination. It's contamination. If there is anything painful, so you can definitely release everything. Then you will be free, and there is nothing that is attached. Come in terms with the reality. Nothing attached, and everything required is always there. A realization, the fundamental of being. Your backbone is your guru. Your backbone is your guru. You need a master, your backbone. Your realization is your guru. Who can give you the proper capacity? Who can give you the proper capacity to be yourself? Nothing else. To be realized yourself is the only thing. So expansion, contraction. Continuously. Continuity is the skill to be. Continuity, no laziness. Continuity is the skill of how to be. No fight, no stress, no assumption, no fear, nothing. You're working on your own. Your backbone, when it is straightened in your experience, you can feel your backbone perfectly. Then you will understand what all things you have to do, and only those things you will do. And execution will be always perfect. What all things you have to do, you will be doing it. Never regretting, never having to turn back. Oh, why did I do like that? Never, you will never have regrets. You will never have to regret because you are not smoking cigarettes. See, when you are smoking cigarettes, you will have to regret, no doubt. Because you are always falling into a trap. of your own way of maintaining a comfort. No. Cigarettes you will have to regret. So you are smoking. So you are connected with the contamination. Be connected with your awareness, where the subtle changes can be felt continuously. The subtle changes can be sensed continuously. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain, only to be in that position where you have to sincerely work continuously. So everything will be opened in your awareness. No doubt, no compromise. Always. Very slowly, very slowly. Your confirmation, your judgments will slowly dissolve. You don't have to judge anyone anything. You just have to sense how you are a wonderful happening. You are a wonderful happening, and you are wonderful happening always as a wonderful happening. Not just here and there. Not just here and there. You are not trying to create an event. You are the event. You are always eventful. You are always eventful. You are the event. It's not because of anything. It's only because of nothingness. Yourself should be always connected with nothingness, not because of something. Always connected with nothingness. The reason for living is nothingness. The rest is assured. Definitely. Nothingness is the cause. Nothingness will give you the clarity. So everyone is cloaked with thoughts, with many things. They cannot be with themselves. They are cloaked with a lot of things, connected with a lot of attachments, lot of people, lot of responsibilities, unwanted responsibilities, suffering, unwanted responsibilities, everyone is suffering. So you don't have to suffer your responsibilities. You have to enjoy your responsibilities. Responsibilities. It is connected. Responsibilities. It's connected with your capacity to be. So realization. How long you have to be with your parents? How long? You don't have to be aware of parents at all. You don't have to be aware of parents. If they are doing their duty perfectly, you will never realize that you had a parent. Never. Why you realize you have a parent? It's because they are not parents. They are only labeling themselves as parents. Yes, friends, why you want to know about friends? What friends? Because you are not aware of yourself. You are aware of that person. You cannot be aware of yourself. They didn't maintain their responsibilities perfectly. When they maintain their self perfectly, then no friends. We don't need any friends. No. We are not creating groups. Friends are creating groups. And that is creating violence, organizations. No friends. Everyone is the same. Why friendship? Because you are having weakness. No parents. Parents are the worst nightmare. Parents are the worst nightmare. They cannot be on their own and they're forcing, pulling children, conditioning children for their whims and wants. Why do you need a parent? What is the purpose of a parent? Only for stupidity, crisis, attachment, nothing else. No parents. No, but they have done something. It's their responsibility. Whatever they are doing, it's their responsibility. I should be on my own. Every individual should have the capacity to be on their own. Yes, that is how life is. No parents. Parents are just bullshitting stupidity. The parents are claiming, I am the one who is the responsible taker of you. Don't I have the capacity to take care of my own self? Children are simply bullied by parents. Children are simply bullied, nothing else. Because the parents who claim themselves to be adults cannot maintain their own harmony and they are bullying children without any honesty, nothing else. If you are able to be on yourself, then you will never bully your own child. Never. Just leave them alone. How can you be on your own? Then they will realize how to be on their own. How to be on the oneness. That's the capacity of sustainability. So parents are nothing. They are only stupid rubbish. You're claiming to be parents are the worst case, worst nightmare for the society. So realize yourself where the wonder is always happening. So you have to be sincere, honest, attached to the parents. Attachment, and children are suffering the attachment. You have to take care of your parents. And what is happening now across the world? More old age home. This is the mistake of parenting. Old age homes. More old age homes. More palliative care. Why? Because of problems. Nothing else. You are still attached with the parents, which still attached with the history, which still attached with the past experience, not in the happening. Not in the happening, where you cannot realize anything. It's very simple. If you're honest, it's very simple. If you're dishonest, it's a crisis, it's a nightmare. No brothers, sisters, nothing. These all are manipulation of the society. It's your brother, it's your sister, it's your cousin, first cousin, second cousin, lot of cousins. What for? Why do we need cousins? Relatives, relationships? Nothing. You be realized. The rest is perfect. You be realized. Realize how you are a wonderful happening. That's the only thing required. How you are a wonderful happening. Nothing else. You just be what you are. And this is how it is happening. No compromise, no negotiation. Nothing. Everything is happening perfectly. Quite reasonable. One can. Your logical mind definitely will concede into that reality of happening. Your logical mind will not create problems for you. It is a logical position. Because mind is always logical. It's always connected with duality. Oneself is definitely connected with everything. So no duality. And we are dealing everything. We are dealing everything perfectly. We have to.
deaf person can't help to go a right way. Deaf person can help to go
Deaf
a
or dumb. It is whether deaf or dumb doesn't matter. You're living, life is there. The vibration, no one can stop the vibration. Deaf or dumb, they can feel. Everyone is having the capacity to feel the vibration of happening. You're living, then you have the capacity. Everyone who is living has the capacity. Why we are creating deaf and dumb? No, we are talking about problems. Society is always talking about problems only. They can only cause problems. Because they are the problem. No, the reality is not a problem. Never. If life is pulsing, that pulse is the only requirement. Nothing else.
the caption എന്നതിൻ്റെ റൂമിൻ്റെ അതിൻ്റെ caption
Nothing else. It's always
of a time. It's always just